Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Cover the blog post we want to share. This is an amazing unit case cover protective case for the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S. It's called the Taktik. The Taktik. You can find this at Lunatik.com. That's Lunatik.com. This is an amazing screw-on case that looks pretty crazy and well built to basically be able to protect your phone against all the different damages that can be wrought upon it. It has a 3.5 sealed port cover, water and dust resistant acoustic ports, high impact polymer, and a 9mm silicone impact truss, compression seal screen jacket. Pretty freaking amazing for this thing. It's premium protection system for iPhone 4 and 4S. The Taktik. Let's go ahead and open it up so you can see the back of it. It looks like we've got the case there, kind of you can see in and of itself, and it looks like it screws on. It's kind of a multi-layered sort of screw-on effect, but evidently it will give you an incredible amount of protection from what I've seen. This case is like a tank. So we're going to go ahead and open this up now and see what we can find inside. Okay, so let's open it up here. And what we're going to do is take a look at the case and everything. It looks really nice. It looks like something out of James Bond sort of experience, if you will. Wow, it's got a rubber area around the back. Looks like there's a lock position here where you can probably unlock this for some different uses. Oh, this is actually a thing that folds down to protect the earphone jack, so you can be able to utilize the earphone jack, and of course it locks into place and seals in the hole. You got your power button right here. You can see the back of the case. It's got some rubber construction to it, and then also some hard plastic to it. Vibe, whatever that is. Looks like you've got access to your power buttons, and then on the bottom here you've got your speakers. They're there, and let's see if we can figure this out. You got a area where you can charge and everything, and of course it's got a huge kind of a plunger or plug, if you will, to take and go in and do that. We'll go ahead and set that aside for now. It looks like you also get probably a screen cover, or let's see what this is. This looks like it's just a cleaner, I guess, the cleaner for your screen. And then this looks like it's a screw-on. It's a wrench of some type, a very small wrench. Let's see if we also have instructions. No, the instructions, I guess, are here. And what we have to do is we have to unscrew using likely this device, and yeah, that's how we do it. You basically unscrew each of these, and by unscrewing each of these the case will come out. So that's a very innovative and interesting way to go about this. It even comes with a special hole in it where you can take and loop it around if you want. So we're going to go ahead and screw this case. It may take us a little minute or two. Okay, so now we've got all the screws unscrewed, if you will. So we're going to pull this face off so you can see what this looks like on here, and we'll pull the card off. So you can see here it's got a specialized area, including kind of a plastic gasket, if you will, to cover the screen. Of course, you've got your home button here that you can take and press on, and of course you've got your different areas covered here, especially the speaker. Let's take a look at what's inside here. Looks like we have kind of some shipping filler, if you will. And looks like there's a spare screw, I guess, if you need one. Now there's 6 screws that came out the front of it, and it looks like it's got kind of a rubberized, hard feeling back to it. And there's this vibe, whatever that is. I'm trying to figure out what that is. I guess we'll figure out what that is here in a bit. But you can see here you've got access to your power button. You just push. You've got your access to your volume up, volume down. You've got access to the bottom ports here. But this is a huge case. Look how thick this thing is with the divider that's there. That's like a huge, thick barrier divider, and this is all rubber going around the outside. This whole outside is rubber, and the back has got rubber, and then there's hard plastic here. And yeah, it's pretty interesting as to how that works. Okay, so now we've got our iPhone 4S. We're going to go ahead and jam it in here, and looks like that's pretty much all there is to see about it. What we'll do is screw in each of the screws. This thing's going to be super freaking protected. Okay, so we got the case all put together. Now, this is a great case. You can tell it's super tough. It's going to take all sorts of drops, hits, bangs, whatever the case may be. It's going to totally really give you an awesome protection for your iPhone. We beat the crap out of it earlier, as you can tell. So you got the switch here where you can access your earphone jack, and it seals up. Now, this isn't fully waterproof. It's designed to kind of repel water, like if you get out in the rain a little bit, but it's certainly not waterproof in any way, shape, or form. You definitely wouldn't want to sink this in water, but it's definitely going to give you an opportunity with the gaskets and the way that it's built to, if you spill something on it, to potentially not have a complete loss of your phone. The screen's, of course, protected here. Now, one thing we were trying to figure this out, it's called the vibe switch that's on the back, and it was so obvious we weren't sure what we were doing, but what it does, it turns on and off the mute switch underneath the case. So pretty freaking brilliant. It's definitely, I mean, if you really want to have a case that's going to survive a whole lot of beating, this is a hell of a case, and it should be coming out in the iPhone 5 too soon. And it looks like it's got an area where you could loop-to-loop record if you want to put a cord through there and be able to loop it around. But yeah, you have access. You got your microphone still available. All your buttons, all your ports, your speakers, and everything else. Still sounds great. The one thing we noticed is it took us a couple uses of the home button to get it kind of worn in, and we noticed as it warms in, as it gets worn, it performs better. So initially we were kind of having to give it a little bit of a press, but now it seems to be doing well on its own or being responsive. So it gets better with age. But yeah, we just had it for a day or so now, playing with it. It's got the nice rubber around the edges. It's definitely something we'll take a hit. And then one of the things that, I've had nice cases that are really nice. When you drop them, if they hit right, the phone pops out of the case and drags across the floor, and the case just kind of explodes. Now, the case does take the impact, but the problem is it launches your phone, and I've actually scratched screens that way. So this is really great, where if you drop it, most likely all these screws are going to hold the case into place and keep you out of trouble. So be sure to go to their website at lunatik.com. That's lunatik.com. Be sure to get the Taktik for the iPhone 4 and 4S, and tell them Chris Voss sent you. Chris Voss tested, Chris Voss approved. Be sure to check back into the Chris Voss Show daily to get all the latest and coolest toys. But yeah, I love this. In fact, I'm just going to leave it on my iPhone 4S now that it's on, because it'll be protected, and kind of feel like I can throw it around, and it'll survive. Thanks for coming by.